win the World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow!
First down.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
48-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Yellow!
Brings up second and 3.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. They'll come up to third and 3. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Price. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
On first down, it's Mahomes. This one caught just past the pylon. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
And that is incomplete. Aggressive play here to score on that opening drive, but they don't get 2, and it remains 6-0. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Very short kick, taken past the 20. He works free, right side. And he will go all the way. Rasheen Ali. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it. But when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, it is because we don't see it very often. In a world of the ever-increasing touchback, we don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Ravens 7, Chiefs 6. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
10 at their own 26-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That is Hush. A great connection there. They're gonna bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
41 yards on the play. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
It's a gain of 20.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushing around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
And in motion is Brown. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And in motion is Brown. Now Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And he will have the first down, almost a touchdown, out of bounds, just short of the pylon. So they roll the dice on 4th down and are rewarded with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
And in motion is Brown. So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. And in motion is Brown. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Good blocking, and he's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Very short kick, taken past the 20. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll get a chance to catch
You
over
out.
on the sideline. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake. Jackson. Flush to his right. His throw on first down is going to be...
You go live on it now.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I could promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
Mike muted.
Taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play.
Text green game over. Text green game over.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
14. Chiefs 12.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. Ben in motion is Brown. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now the former Russian champ. It's Kareem Hunt. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 22 more yards.
22 yards, the pickup there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a run with Hunt. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3 at the Ravens' 19-yard line.
A handoff to Pacheco. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
17-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third.
Mahomes. Flush to his right. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Did they try to keep their...
And he's in! Hollywood Brown! Touchdown, Kansas City.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock.
And he's trying to get to the pylon, but won't get there. Marked out right at the line of scrimmage.
Ravens 14.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Forward.
Hey, look, it's hot.
Play action now. Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go. The second half is underway. Keaton Mitchell. And he will go all the way. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So, from 37, here's second and 8. Here's Mahomes. Out to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
He's going to tuck it and go. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ozzie, sit up. Ready. Sit up.
On play action, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Jackson now on second down. That is left side and caught by Flowers.
Jackson's pass.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It's now third down.
Third and short. Jackson rolling right. He'll try to run for it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he will score. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
For the 2-point conversion.
Here's Mahomes. Rushed to his left. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Ravens 28, Chiefs 24. Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's
for Kansas
Butker
City.
following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive.
Hey, up. Sit on. 180. Ready, shot. Sit on.
Out of his end zone, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. Go attack. It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit is what ultimately led to that incompletion.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, trying to get away, but he can't break free. And that is going to be a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
6-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 4.
Yellow.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll dive forward at the end in an effort to pick up an extra yard or 2.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10.
Yep. Hey, 57.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yellow. Resign.
4th quarter begins on the ground.
Kareem Hunt on the carry for Kansas City. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
I down these two. 40. Resign.
On the ground, this is Hunt. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Gain on the play.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up 1st down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Resign.
They'll run with Pacheco. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
PK on the stop. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 28-yard line.
Yep.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they come up for 2nd and 2.
Yellow.
Gray is the motion man here.
Resign.
They go with Hunt. And he's got it for first down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. A run with Pacheco. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Yellow. 180.
Here's Pacheco. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now, second and goal.
Yellow.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time. But what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Yellow.
Man in motion is Brad. They'll drop to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's first and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot.
One last shot now for Jackson. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Swoon baby girl, I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers. Bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones, Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. They Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. Peep it style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God. He's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl, I wear out of a stretcher. She be like,
prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know, yeah, is that your man? Yeah, 'cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I have a proposition. Every red they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung her out war when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. Is that your man? Hey, 'cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Then she say I'm a magician. And if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need to know.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding